All right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. Everybody, welcome to Slow Markets. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA. And to my left, your guys' right, is my man Baron. And yeah, you guys can see he's already up $5,000 tonight in your XFA, man.
I'm locked out as well.
Okay.
Decided to lock it tonight. It's night before Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve's Eve.
Yeah, it's it's
I
the
got a pretty
eve
nice
before-
silver long, so I just said, okay, I'm just gonna call it.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
enjoy my day tomorrow.
I mean, what better way to go into a holiday, up $5,000 and just enjoying your time off, right? It's better than going into a loss and then you're just going to be thinking about that all holidays. You're sitting around like Christmas dinner, trying to enjoy presents, thinking about just the red that you should have just avoided. But before we jump in, as always, in the YouTube chat, there is the Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It is not a signals class. And yeah, let's get to it. These markets are moving when it comes to a silver, right? Talking about silver.
Silver's been ripping.
It's been volatile. And that can't be overstated.
Look at the weekly chart. It looks like a meme coin. It's just I mean, it's up what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. It's up 7% this week. Last week it was up almost 9%. Week before that 5%. Week before that 3%. Week before that 13%.
Yes, let me pull up the weekly chart. Here we go.
It's crazy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's your meme coin. There's your meme coin for the weekly chart. Just straight up. We were saying the same thing about gold a month or so ago. Like that's how it is. It's just straight up. And you can see, in the spirit of not going into a holiday with a loss, I'm just gonna do just that. Practice account. I did what you did, Baron. I got in long silver, and this thing just keeps going up. I mean, look at this.
There's no stopping it.
We started the year off. Last year at this time, silver was at $30 an ounce.
One of the hobbies I picked up like 2 years ago was making silver rings and silver bracelets and stuff. And I was buying it for $28 an ounce, $30 an ounce, not $70. It's gotten so expensive.
It's doubled. It's more than doubled. It's doubled and then some, and it keeps going. I remember buying silver not too long ago at $19 an ounce. I have some physical silver that I got at I think it was spot was $18 an ounce plus the premium and everything. It was it ended up pretty close to 18 and a half. And I've been holding on that for a very, very long time. And it's kind of funny because that's what I would always give for Christmas to my family members. I'd go buy,
Silver.
1 ounce silver coins, and that was the Christmas gift that I'd give everyone, and it'd be just a logo on them or something on the coin, and that was always the Christmas gift. So now I get to go into Christmas this year saying, hey, how's your guys' Christmas gift? You're welcome, which is nice. But yeah, these markets are moving. How have you been enjoying silver? It seems like every time I look, you are in an amazing silver trade, and once again,
it's volatile. It's very volatile. I mean, I've only been trading it a week and a half, but so far it's been pretty good. I've noticed it trades different from gold. So silver, what I've noticed is, so gold really likes to use the VWAP with the standard deviation bands. They will trade between VWAP and its standard deviation bands. Silver, from what I've noticed, just likes to trade around its VWAP, and then it just likes to have a random pop, and it likes to wick, and it will just start running and not stop, or it will start selling, and then the selling does stop at some point, but once it gets moving, it's insane. Insane.
Every single time we tune into slow markets, it's silver's $1 or $2 higher. That's what it's been. Last night we were talking about silver getting through 69s.
That's moving.
Here we are. just
72 and a half almost.
72 and a half. Yeah, up 2%, another 2%, 3%, and it's such a volatile market. Chat, let me know. Are you trading silver? Have you been trading silver? We could do that hashtag slow markets. You know how it is. Love to see
if
traders.
People are trading silver, it's a weird instrument. The 5 micros is equivalent to 1 mini. I know typically it's like 10 micros is 1 mini, but with silver it's 5 micros is 1 mini. And watch the size. The size is a lot.
100%. I recommend micros because the micro is $5 a tick, and that is just. It's just big. It really is with the way that this volatility is going. And we're continuing to hold. We're continuing to push higher. And, I don't want to be going into the Christmas holiday. I was trading. I got a combine that I could practice on. I was doing that during the New York session. I'm going to do it again tonight. I'm up 230 because I had a 1 micro long in silver that I caught. And, man, 1 micro, $200 in like a minute. And so we're watching it again. We broke through to these 72.40s. We're kind of consolidating here for a minute, and let's open it up to some questions. And if you see anything, shout it out, call it out, and chat. Let's hear your hashtag slow markets. It's gonna be a chill session because it's the night before Christmas Eve. Enjoying a nice holiday for sure.
What are you doing for Christmas, Dakota? Anything?
Yeah, I'm visiting family. Always getting together with family and dinner. It's busy, man, busy. I got the last of my shopping done today. It's hard to get some Pokemon cards. I was looking for Pokemon cards for
the scalpers for Pokemon cards are crazy.
Yeah, I'm like I went to like 3 or 4 different stores today finding Pokemon cards, and I did not realize how difficult it is. But other than that, just visiting family, enjoying my time away from the charts, not thinking about it. And talking about not thinking about it, if we get to, let's say, 600 likes tonight, I'll share that. I'll talk about that trade I was in throughout this week that I made just over 90,000 in the market.
It was QQQ, right?
Yeah, the triple Qs, which is technically it's like correlated with Nasdaq. If we get to 600 likes, I
got a little 300% 0DT option today.
Yeah.
Not crazy size like you. It was like 30 contracts.
Okay, but that's still good. Percentage, right? Percentage.
Yeah, percentage wise.
Yeah. Man, look at silver just.
I just don't think these metal stop.
It's holding.
I also bought some silver calls they expire on the 5th. So
okay.
A little bit. It's not like short term, but it's not long term either. It's like a middle.
Okay, so you're probably sitting very happy right now with the way silver is going.
Yeah, let me check what those are at. Right, at close.
And Michael says 300% on only quote 30 contracts. 300% is 300%, man. On
but zero DTEs, like they're cheap. Like I only put up $1,500.
Okay, but that's still good money, man. That's amazing money.
Yeah, so I have 62. The strike is 62 and a half. Silver, the index is sitting at 65.58.
Oh, there you go.
At close, they were up 70%. So
okay,
very nice.
Yeah, and here we go. All-time highs here in silver. We're pushing.
Do we get the air horns up?
72.50. Yeah. I don't have my air horn loaded up. I mean, it would have taken a few air horns here in silver. 62.58. Yeah, I mean,
this is just it's worth.
You were looking at 73. Maybe we go to 75.
Yeah. So I have Bookmap pulled up to check the limits. Just like resting limit orders. There's nothing really till you get up to 73. There's resting limits at each dollar interval from what I'm seeing, and like $half interval. So there's quite a few limits sitting here at 72.6. There's quite a few. But if we start pushing through that, I think this just keeps ripping.
Oh, it's not stopping right now, man. Like this is the weekly. Let's zoom into a 5-minute chart, and it's probably very, very similar. It looked like maybe it was going to get a hesitation there after we tapped 72. We got a little bit of a pullback down to like 71.60. And then it's just been straight up from there. I'm going to continue to watch this because this is still good trading, still good scalping. And go ahead.
Have you, do you know about Palladium, Dakota?
I have not traded it, no.
Okay, go look at a monthly chart on Palladium.
Here, I'll switch it to yours.
Okay, let me pull it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can trade Palladium. Nah, Palladium's not on here.
Yeah.
But if you look at a monthly chart on Palladium, it was trading around $500. I believe $500 an ounce. And then the auto industry figured out, and it was being used as like a jewelry material, right? So it's like similar to platinum, but it costs less and it weighed less. And then the auto industry figured out you could use it in catalytic converters, and it was the best for getting rid of like CO, carbon monoxide, and converting it to CO2. It bought up 85% of the supply, and it went up to $3,500 an ounce.
Interesting.
I know silver's not the same thing, but these metals, when they start going parabolic, it's crazy.
We're seeing that. Look, 62 60s, 62. We see 70s here, all-time highs. Yeah, I'd be sitting here blowing the air horns all night with the way silver's just running, man. Yeah, yep. Baron is up 5,000 tonight. In the XFA trading silver.
Yeah, I closed it off. There's that pump at 8 p.m. off that wick. So I scaled one off the initial pump, and then when it came down and had this nasty wick on the 5-minute, my stop got hit. My trailing stop got hit, and I just said, okay, I'm calling it.
Yeah.
So I got out. I scaled one up here, and then I can show my executions.
Yeah, let's see it. Go over this one, and then come on, chat.
So I pretty much just longed this off open, right? Nothing crazy. I got in at a pretty good fill.
What time did you get in?
This was at literally like a minute off open for the first contract, and then
tonight?
3 minutes. Yeah, 3 minutes or 4 minutes on the second.
Okay.
And then I held that till 8 p.m. I got out one at 72.16, and then that second one stopped me out.
Okay.
But my risk was I was risking down to this candle. I don't know what the risk is on that. I think it was like 1,800 or something. And then once this started moving away, once this had that first 5-minute impulse candle, I just brought it up to there, and it was sitting at break even. So I was break even within 5 minutes, which was pretty nice.
Wow.
And then I just held it for 2 hours.
Insane moves, man. Insane. And I see chat doing really well. Yeah, let's see. If you want to share it, go ahead and tag me on socials. Just do hashtag slow market. Just tag me. Here it is. Let's do hashtag slow market. Let's see your trades if you are trading silver or just a setup. I love seeing trader setups as well. I'm watching silver. Kind of thinking maybe we could get a little bit of pullback so I could get into a long here. And I don't know if it's going to give you the pullback. We're not pulling back at all. We're just.
It's crazy. It's a crazy instrument right now.
Yeah, it's definitely not like equities, right? It's just going.
Last night, GC was leading and silver was lagging, and now it looks like silver's leading and GC's lagging.
So. Yeah, gold's been hitting all-time highs now as well. Someone says, "Have you seen platinum?"
Platinum was up 10% today.
No, was it?
Yeah, it was up 10% today.
Was it really? Yeah, let's see. Let's keep on your charts.
So where's the? This is the open.
The hourly.
This is yeah. Go on. Let me go on the hourly, or I'll go on the daily even.
Coach Hoop says so is Nat. Oh wow.
Up 8% today, or yesterday. I guess yesterday's trading day. Yeah, platinum's going crazy.
Wow. Coach Hoop says so is natural gas. That's all right. So, Santa Claus is hitting all these markets.
Hitting all the metals.
hitting everything, man. Equities, metals, gas, natural gas. I mean, it's just, you buy anywhere this past week and it's been going up. Is there anything selling off? Is there a market to sell anywhere?
I don't think so. And that was kind of my analysis coming into this week. Like, I looked at the week of Thanksgiving, and it was just kind of just this slow grind up on indexes. So my bias was, hey, we're just going to move up this week. And I just picked up a couple swing positions for different, like, I staggered options contracts. So coming into Monday, I had 616 calls, and then today I closed some of those out yesterday, and then I still have some 616s for Friday.
Okay.
And then I traded a 0 DTE today, and then I also bought silver calls.
Oh man, you've had a great week before Christmas, then it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, if I think about back last year, though, last year I was really struggling with consistency and all of that. So coming into this year, like, it's been a very good month this year. But it's crazy what difference a year can make in trading.
Well, yeah, or even a few months too. I mean, that's part of trading. Me and you've been through it. We've been through it together, right?
Yeah.
I go through ups and downs just as much, if not more, than the next person. And hopefully I get to continue to show it. I mean, in terms of the ups, trading well, but you guys will eventually get to see me trading bad. You see me take losses, you see me take wins. Just as important it is to show the wins, talk about the wins. It's just important to show the losses, talk about those losses, however frustrating it can be. That's the reality of it. But yeah, instead of 600 likes, let's do 400 likes. It's kind of a Christmas special there.
Yeah.
If we get to 400 likes, I'll talk about it, Governor, about that trade that I had earlier, and we'll go through those details.
Someone's asking. So I've been trading for 4 years. Dakota's been trading, what, 15, 16 years, something like that?
Almost 16, man. It's
a long time.
It's every single year. It's just, time goes by so fast. That's Baron, man. Baron's up 5,000.
I just locked it.
And
is
locked out.
Yep.
Which is honestly sometimes the
Probably
best
the best
decision. So you're not going to be thinking about these markets tomorrow.
Yeah. And then someone else is asking about options, just general rundown. So options contracts, the way it works is, if you have, like, let's say it's a contract with it's the option to buy or sell stock at a specific price. So calls are, you can buy stock at a specific price, or you can sell stock at a specific price with puts. And then, there's a bunch of different ways to trade them. You can trade naked options, so you don't own any of the underlying shares. You can do covered calls. You can do cash secured puts. Dakota, I know you do spreads.
Oh yeah. There's thousands of strategies that you could use for options. But there's thousands of them that we could go through and talking about. There's even options on futures that we trade here. And like you said, a call option is the right to own the underlying.
It's not the obligation to execute on that contract.
Correct.
They've got specific strike prices based off the underlying. They have expiration dates. So futures contracts expire every quarter.
Yep.
Options contracts on QQQ, you can buy daily expirations. On metals, it's every 3 days. So it's like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can buy quarterly expirations. You can buy monthly expirations. It depends on the stock and the asset. But options, they can get complicated. And I'd say get good at futures are easier. Futures are easier to trade than options. There's a lot of things to consider with options. You can get crushed by theta decay. You can get volatility crushed. There's a bunch of different things.
Yes. Now, if you ever wonder when we talk about futures, right, we're rolling over the gold contract or we're rolling over the NASDAQ. Well, that's exactly it. The option expires, this futures contract, and then we move on to the next. Now, depending on what underlying is, it has different expiration dates. But as a new trader and as a coach for traders that are looking to find consistency in the markets, I'm going to be honest.
I don't recommend options.
Yeah,
I started in options, and I do not recommend you for consistency purposes, I would say skip.
And maybe for mental health too.
Yeah.
But what you do here, like, and what we're doing here in these futures, I think is a lot more straightforward. It's a lot. Yeah, just I don't want to say simpler because you could make it simpler, but it's just straightforward, right? Technicals, basics, understanding the basics of risk management, getting in, getting out. You don't have to worry about a lot of that complexity, and it's a prop firm, right? You don't have to put a lot of capital at risk when trading. It's
and I don't know of any options prop firms.
Not off the top of my head, man. If I was to start everything ROI, all over again, it would be with futures.
Yeah, the ROI and the price of entry with futures prop firms is so low as a beginner trader. And I always recommend people, if you are a new trader, you shouldn't even be trading props for like the first 3 months. You should be paper trading for like 3 months. Try to find consistency there and then move over to props where it's, okay, I'm putting up very little money and I can get a good ROI on this if I'm consistent and I'm able to scale up. And that's the other thing with props. They offer you scalability very quickly.
Yeah. And practice. You go on tilt, you blow an account. It's a simulated environment. It's a safer environment opposed to opening up your own personal account and then you go on tilt and blow that account. That's a lot more dangerous, right? Then you're losing what. You're losing your money, your personal money, right? I've done that before. Imagine putting in, $5,000 or $20,000, saying I'm going to day trade, and you practice, you build a system, and then you just go on tilt, and it's something that you didn't plan on, and it happens. It happens to everybody who's traded for longer than a few months, and then you blow it to your account, and then $20,000 personal account is a lot harder mentally and financially to recover from than a cheap prop account that you could practice in a safe environment. So I will always recommend a safer environment like a prop firm and futures to get control over your emotions first, and then you can start to expand. I wish I would have done that, man. Like you said, you were in options, so I'm sure you've experienced that, right?
Oh yeah, where there were quite a few blowups the first year or so. I mean, my first account, I still remember my first account, my first trade. Put $500 into an E-Trade account, and my first trade was AMD calls. And
you straight for it, man. Okay.
Yeah, and I made 10% on it, and which was, I think I made 10% on the account total. So
was this 2020?
2021.
2021. Okay.
2021, and I had made $50, and I was so excited. I was so excited to make $50 on an options trade.
Everything's relative too, because if someone you could just be happy with making $100, $150 a day and do that consistently, that's life changing. And then sometimes you just can't get. It's hard to get satisfied sometimes when it comes to these bigger P&Ls, and you start seeing it on social media. $1,000 a day, and then you go.
No, I've been there where you hit a big P&L, and then you just keep going for more. It's like you're shooting yourself in the foot. I've had it happen many times, and it's never a good feeling. The next day, you're just, why did I do that? Because you'll go into this. For me, at least, I go into this like mental state where I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I know I should lock the account, and I know I should stop looking at the charts, but you just keep hitting the button, and then after it's all said and done, you look back and you're like, why am I this stupid? Like, dude, what did I do? Like,
sometimes I still do it. I mean,
there's no rhyme or reason, and you're not logical in that headspace.
I don't want to say it's never going to go away because everyone is different. One of my favorite poker players, Daniel Negreanu, was asked the question. And this is one of my favorite questions and replies of all time. He's like, how do you not let your emotions, or like, how do you get rid of your emotions when you're playing poker? He's like, you don't. I can't. We're humans. It's almost impossible to ask me not to be human. However, I don't let that affect my decisions in the moment, and that's all we could strive to do as traders too. Is we're never going to get rid of our emotions, or else we're going to be like a robot or programming, which is and we don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But all we could do is just follow our process, try not to let our emotions get out of it, and then identify when we get emotional to do that. And like, I've been doing it for 15 years, 16 years now, and I still get emotional over it. I still let the being on air sometimes affect me. Win streak, trying to put up big P&Ls to like, I still have that drive, that motivation to just prove myself. And
yeah,
I don't need to prove myself, but it's just something that's there.
When you're focused on the consistency, you don't care about proving yourself.
Yeah. I'm like, man, I'm seeing the community just doing amazing. I love it. I want to join them. I'm seeing yesterday's best or today's best. Shout out to them putting up these big P&Ls in the live account. So sometimes I shoot for that, and then I let that get to me. And all I could do is share that experience.
That lockout button it's a lifesaver. A lifesaver for some of these accounts, or having DLLs or daily personal profit targets. Those can definitely help you with that consistency, help you maintain the accounts, help you get out of that illogical state where you're going a little crazy.
Oh, I know. Way too much, man. And usually you don't realize until after the damage is already done. After the fact. Daily loss limits are there for a reason. They're amazing. They're account savers. You might not like it at first, but usually the next day you're happy that there was a daily loss limit. Same with the lockout button. But if we get to those 400 likes, I'll explain that trade I've been in for the past few days that I was talking about on fast markets, getting out of those queues. That was a nightmare. I'm talking about options and why I like futures a lot better. But we're getting a little bit of a pullback here in silver. I'm gonna,
it looks like we are stalling out.
I was gonna say I'm gonna short this, but no.
I mean, this has been. I like to use VWAP with the standard deviation bands. I don't know how well it works on silver. I still need to go back test it. I've mostly just been using VWAP to kind of gauge price action.
Okay.
And just general technical analysis. But we've been riding this second band, and we've been hitting that third standard deviation band, which most stocks don't trade. Most. Let me rephrase that from stocks. Most assets don't trade to that third standard deviation band very often. So you could see a pullback here.
Okay. Well, I am short 1 micro. I'm gonna add if we could break.
Save the trend though.
Yeah. Let's. This is a safe environment. This is a safe account. All right. Just like everybody else, I'm learning to improve as well. I've never claimed, and I never will claim to be the best, and I'm always growing. So let's see how this works. We got that rejection. Let's see if we can. My ultimate target will be back to 72. Man, it's quite the move. Okay, there's 2 contracts. All right, 72.55. All right, we're getting some momentum now. We're getting some momentum. So far, so good. Now, where's the pullback to? I'll take the first contract off here in these 20s, these 72.20s, and see if I can hold on to a runner. So a nice 1-to-1 for my first one.
I like this. I like the 72.20s. That's right where you initially pumped up to at that 8 p.m. open.
Yeah.
See. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You've got VWAP down at 72.1. So see if that hits it.
Let's see if we get. Remember, this is. Are
there any scalp limitations on Topstep? I don't think there are.
Not that I've heard of or know of.
I've never heard of any. I know other firms have that, where you can't micro scalp, you can't you have to hold a trade for a certain amount of time. I don't think that's an issue with Topstep.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
insane.
Topstep's only rule is,
Make money.
yeah, make money.
Make money. I mean,
Make money in 5 winning days. Like that's the
yeah.
that's the rules.
In my live account,
Max loss limit. That's it.
in my live account, the only rule is just to have my daily loss limit. I can trade however the heck I want. If I make money,
How do you mind
all
me
nice.
asking how big the daily loss limit is on the live account?
2,000.
No. I was talking about your personal. Do you have a personal daily loss limit?
Okay, you want to get personal here?
Yeah.
It's over 250,000 is my daily loss limit in my personal.
That's pretty big.
I've hit it 2 times this year.
Now, does your broker have? Is it that just like a mental check for you, or do you?
Yeah, it's like an options position. Okay, that's how much I'd be willing to buy on options. And worst case scenario, the options expire worthless, which means I'd lose the 250.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get into the. I've stepped up my trading in the last year, so I'm trying to get to that next level. I mean, it might take 5 years.
Remember, it's taken a long
years,
time.
years and years,
and that's something I'm comfortable with. That's something that's I'm used to, and I don't have my entire portfolio all in one account and one thing. So it's like it's realistic. And if you're following me on social media, you kind of get a glimpse of how I trade. Like I said, if we get to 400 likes, I'll go over that trade. I made $90,000 this week on one trade, and I was risking. I don't know that position. I'll have to go through and double check. It was like 118,000. Like risk 118 to make 118.
So negative RR.
Well, it was a 1-to-1, but then I tried to get filled on the dang thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to go over. If I could have easily let it expired worthless, but I didn't want to hold that risk into tomorrow.
Yeah.
With unknowns.
That's the thing with options too. Like with futures, your stop loss is pretty well defined. With most of these brokers on options, does IBKR do underlying stops? Can you do stops based off the underlying?
Say that again.
So I know a lot of these brokers like Robinhood, Webull, you can only set stop losses on your options contracts based off the options contract price.
I have not went that far in depth on doing a stop based off the underlying.
Because I know Thinkorswim, you can do stops based off the underlying.
I do know that. I've never used those personally because I have bad experiences with slippage and the way it works. So I'm perfectly fine of just I'm very simple when it comes to my trading. I really am. It's just like, okay, vertical spread. I'm gonna put in 100,000. I'm risking 100,000. I'm looking to make 100,000. And whatever happens, I just let it go.
You have a high win rate with that too. I've seen your stats.
Yeah, my win rate's pretty good. It's usually just buying the NASDAQ or buying the Qs on pullbacks. And I joke around with buy the dip. But yeah, here we go. Look at the silver as we're talking.
GC's back at VWAP, so I'd see if this bounces. Silver also heading back down towards that VWAP. I'd see if GC bounces at this VWAP at 54.40. If it doesn't bounce there, I'd look for a bounce at 45.32.
All right, I got my take profit here at 25.
My dyslexia is messing up. I'm flipping numbers.
Okay.
I said 54.40 and it's 45.40.
I do that when I'm typing or writing sometimes.
Yeah. So we're right at this VWAP on gold. I'd like to see. Let me see what bookmap's showing me.
I got one take profit at 72.25.
Bookmap, it does look like we have a little bit of absorption. Buyers haven't stepped back up yet, but you could see it bounce right off VWAP. Gold likes to respect VWAP quite often.
Yeah, let's see if we could. Yeah, look at that. Let's see if we can get filled here.
and silver's right at its first standard deviation band, so you can see a bounce here.
I got some questions in the chat. What's the most important? Strike price is the most important for me when I'm entering my positions. And I don't want to keep giving this answer, but it depends. It really does. Like I said, we get to 400 likes. I'll talk about that trade. Look at this silver going. Oh, we got so close to the TP. I just want one contract off. I'm in two. Let's get filled. Come on. 72.25. We're at 72.26. 26 half. We just ticked it. Yeah, I think we've seen 25.5. Ain't no way that's not going to get filled.
That's the most annoying thing. Whenever that happens, it gets.
No, come on. Let's see. What was that low? It hit 25.5, and my take profit was 25. Oh, there we go. There's the fill. There's one. I'm gonna go ahead and trail my stop now, and let's see if we could get to 72. Can we get to 72 evens? Oh wow, this thing's starting to go. What a move! What a move! What a move here, Coach Hoop. Traders, have a good holiday. Spend some time away from the markets. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Coach Hoop. Enjoy the time away from the markets. Don't be thinking about the markets when you're on vacation. I know it's hard to do, but your mental capital is more important sometimes. And here goes silver. There goes silver. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hey, Baron, those silver contracts I entered is looking pretty good too.
Okay.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you saw a little bit of drawdown on that.
Yeah, I did. You're right. I saw a little bit of drawdown on that.
It's a wild instrument. It's a wild
freaking wild. Almost 100 ticks right here in a micro. One micro up almost $500.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you're trading silver, watch the size. Would be my recommendation. Is bookmap and order flow worth it? Depends if you're able to read it properly. You know, like I keep my order flow concepts pretty simple. I just use exhaustion, absorption, aggressive buyers, aggressive sellers. I don't do imbalances or some of the more in-depth concepts, but okay. Yeah, I mean, it's another tool. It's how you use the tool, how you're able to, you know, apply deeper context into the market. You don't necessarily need it. For some people, it's not helpful. For other people, it's their favorite thing. So it depends.
It depends, man. It always depends.
I know Rips loves bookmap.
Yeah,
Rips loves bookmap.
Man, he does absolutely amazing using bookmap.
Yeah.
And here is the first hashtag slow markets I like. On vacation to see family. Passed another combine shorting silver after failed new highs while everyone went to bed. Well, there we go. Passing combines. Great work. Great work. And then Andy Rome says $943 on a fresh XFA. Great work. See, we're trading it up here in slow markets. Absolutely. Absolutely. Did we get to 400 likes yet? Not yet. Not yet. Like I said, I'll talk about that options if we get there. Yeah, that's another negative thing about options and why I like futures is futures are open 23 hours. Sunday night through Friday.
Well, NASDAQ's about to do the same thing.
Yeah, and options they close right at the bell, and you're like, if you're in a position, you're stuck. And I remember I was in one during the what do they call it when Japan or the carryover trade. There's nothing I could do.
August last year.
Yeah. There's just nothing you could do. You're like, well, Dang, that
Yeah, no,
sucks.
I wasn't in anything off that. I did after that happened, I looked at it and I was like, this market's dipped a lot. I'm gonna buy some call contracts that are like a month out. So I bought some Amazon calls. The stock recovered like $5 or $10, and because of the volatility, my contracts were worth less, or they were worth break. I got break even on that trade, even though the stock had gone up $5 or $10. So I got volatility crushed on that.
Ooh, ooh. That's those are
I
the
was
harsh.
right. I was correct, but didn't make any money from it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's another thing with options. You can be right and still lose money.
Yep. Futures, it's just so straightforward, and yeah, for a brand new trader, if I was just to do everything all over again, if I started learning how to trade, it would be futures. Futures, so much.
Yeah, I wish I found futures
Yeah.
when I was starting. I feel like futures are more popular, from what I've seen at least now on social media. Than
Yeah, and they're
they were when I
continue to just blow up in popularity as well over the past year or two even, which is absolutely amazing. And I think MP said it best, like the amount that futures have grown and Topstep has grown is like silver. It's straight up hockey stick. All right, so I took one off. We didn't.
Looks like buyers are coming in on gold. We tapped
Same
right
with-
into that lower standard deviation band.
Yeah, and
Found
same
buyers.
with silver. We didn't get to 72. We did not get to 72, and there hasn't been a point for me to move my stop loss yet.
It bounced right off VWAP. That's what I've noticed about silver. It likes to respect VWAP. It doesn't care really about these bands, and it's wicky. It wicked right out of that VWAP level.
Oh, there you go. That's the VWAP on your chart, right?
Yep,
The blue,
it is.
blue line.
It is.
All right.
That'd be a nice trade, but I'm locked.
And now we are chilling, waiting, watching silver. And I know there's some traders just. I guarantee. Yeah, there's traders in the chat that definitely bought that. If you said it tapped off VWAP.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Chat, who bought that? Who bought that dip? Does VWAP different between platforms? It shouldn't. I don't know why it would be different between platforms. It should be.
It can be different
Calculated.
between platforms.
Why is that? Is it not calculated the same?
It's the way that the data is loaded.
Okay, you might have to explain that to me because.
So like TradingView uses like tick data.
Okay.
If I go over to a different platform, it might show VWAP differently. I've seen it be different on Topstep sometimes when you don't have all the candles loaded in. There's also different ways to calculate VWAP, so it can differ.
So depending on how the data is loaded, it can differ.
Data is loaded and how it's calculated. It can change.
Okay, interesting. Well, that sucks. To me, whenever someone says this indicator, I always think that indicator should be calculated exactly the same, for that reason. But I can understand the time charts versus tick charts, right? Because it's different, but volume is volume, and VWAP is a volume weighted average. So that's interesting. Yep, it should be 3 to 4 minutes. Not on every 3 minute 1 degree. It's also between instruments on the same underlying. Interesting. So we're holding here at 72.31, 72.32.
Gold's also bouncing.
All right. I like
See if
where
it
my
pushes
stop
back through
loss
that
is.
VWAP.
I'm happy with my stop loss. The question is this a pullback and do we get a push down towards 672 or 72, or are we going to just continue higher?
What I've noticed on silver is it really moves in the New York session.
Okay.
And it still moves good in the overnight, but from what I've noticed on the chart, at least, is the New York session is where it moves heavy. So
Okay. Well, while we're watching this real quick, let's do a quick rundown of these other markets. Let's see what the Nasdaq's doing. Nasdaq, we're kind of just going sideways. Happy to see how that played out today. Like I said, once we get to 400 likes, I'll review that trade I had on earlier. And man, look at that. It really did just grind higher. It was a zombie rally, very low. I know the VIX was like at 13, basically. Gold, we've been talking about it, seeing it. Gold, oh, that was one heck of a pullback here on gold. And yeah, gold's been hitting all-time highs. But Bitcoin, do you trade Bitcoin?
Bitcoin's still lagging. Bitcoin's at 80s, comes up to 90s here and there. But
all right, still
Bitcoin
hanging around the.
Bitcoin looks dead compared to the metals.
88. Yeah, we're in the right markets for traders and volatility. Yeah. Then the silver. Silver's the market. Yeah.
What's the real store of value, Dakota? Is it crypto or is it the metals? You know?
I'm gonna say metals. I'm gonna say metals is the real store of value. Because, like, for example, silver is used in a lot of electronics, conductor, right? Conductor.
Mm-hmm. The supply of it is also
a
little bit constrained.
So if there's an actual use, and you ask me that question, I'll just say, silver is an actual use. I'm gonna be honest. I like silver a lot more than gold, just because gold's really soft, and you always have to mix gold with
other metals.
Yeah, other metals to harden it up. But silver is just a great conductor. I know in a lot of the coal mines that I grew up around, man, they would use a lot of silver in their electrical. All right, well, we got down. We're pushing down. I like this area for a stop loss now, so I was able to move my stop loss. We have that kind of a pivot here on the 100 tick at 72.32, plus or minus some, so I was able to move my stop loss down there and just leaving this as a runner.
Yeah, I'm not convinced on this bounce on gold here. Let's see if we come back down to like 45, 20s, somewhere in that region. There's a value area high in the POC there. We've been trading outside of value, so just see if we bounce there.
All right. Man, silver. 72.17 here. 72.17s. Do we see a leg lower? I still like 72s. What's silver at right now for the day? We're up 1.5%. So we got a ways to go if we ever wanted to get back down to settlement. Where's settlements? Where? Right around 71, just over 71. In silver. There we go. There we go. We're getting that move. We're getting a little bit of a move. Let's get it.
GC's holding under view up too.
This is probably going to create a bad habit for me. If this sells off, it might create a bad habit in silver. Hey, I shorted silver and I made money.
I have had those times where, like, I get into the habit of, only looking at longs or only looking at shorts on a specific asset, and then things flip and it takes some adjustment to your period to get back to, looking at both sides of the market.
Well, you got to ask a good question, Wumu. Someone says, why don't I answer any of your questions? Here, do you want me to read you one of the questions you asked me? If it takes 24 hours for Earth to go full circle, how long does it take for any instrument to go full circle?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, come on. I'm trading future silver. I'm trading silver futures here. All right, this is a trading show. I'm trading future silver. Just come on. The audacity. Never thought I'd be trading silver? Well, me neither. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, like it's
we're traders, man.
Right now.
We're traders. We trade tulips if they pick up volatility again.
Yeah, I mean that was what the NFTs were like tulips.
Yeah, NFTs, man. Heck with
You could tell it was the top when it was like, really, we're trading 64-bit pixels for 15 million.
I still have my crypto dragons that I paid for. For my me and some friends got into some crypto, or like not crypto, NFT dragons or whatever. I made $500 on it, and then I put that $500 back to work, and I own a nice PDF or JPEG. Got that nice JPEG no one else has.
Well, I can steal it from you, Dakota.
No, you.
and then I could say mine's also worth 500.
Oh man. Silver hanging. I like this to the short side.
Yeah, I'm not convinced on these longs off you want.
All right, I gotta share this one.
I have to sneeze really quick.
Live trader here says, I was done for the year, but when I was trying to teach my friend about trading, I could not resist. My gold setup, let's go. # slow markets, up $2,300. Great work. All right, Silver, let's get through these 672 or these 72s. Let's get through 72s. I'll be happy. Yeah, and NFTs were a great example of the top. The top is near. We're starting to slow down a little bit here. I want to see it push through. Someone says,
Let me check.
Dakota, what made you short this? Traders, if you know, you know. 3-bar reversal. Rejection of a level, and then a 3-bar reversal.
It looks like we're having failed buying right now. We had some buyers step up at 72.175. They got faded pretty quick. We also had buyers step up at 72.3. They also got faded.
Okay. I mean, it looks like we're going to just break through here. They're looking heavy.
There's a big limit down at 72. So see if that it draws to that. It's filled.
Dude, we get to 400 likes yet? Not yet.
And see, maybe if it retests 70, I mean, that's the big psych level, right? These metals love those psych levels.
Yeah. Hey, man, the short though in that I put on paying off pretty good. The short on here and the short in the Percy account.
No Percy account.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the code. If you know, you know, all right?
Oh my gosh.
I'm up about 6,000.
Off.
I added to it, man.
One?
I
Okay,
added
you
to
added
it.
to it.
I'm in 4. I'm in 4 minis.
Okay.
All right. I added I trade exactly the way I do on here. So if you wonder what I was looking at, like that's the same thing.
You're just in it a little earlier. You started the position a little earlier.
Yeah. I want my target for some of them is literally a break of these 72s. 72s are really close, so I think if we do break, we'll get like an actual follow through. So maybe we could see these. Maybe we could see 7180s. Let's see if we get through it. Let's see if we get through it. Who's in it? There we go. We got to have the vibes.
I'm not gonna play the short song, Dakota.
No. That's old news. No, I don't want that short song. Okay.
News, come on.
72s. Let's get through it.
This is the other woo-moo question, the very insightful question.
Ooh,
Stock
there you
market goes up 10% every year on average, and money printer prints 10% more money supply every year. Where does all the money go?
Into silver. Let's go.
I don't think money supply increases 10% each year.
Oh, we're at 72. Let's see if we could follow through. I want to see these 80s come into play. 71.8. 72.41. I got my stop loss. Well, we peaked right below 72. And now we're bouncing. We're bouncing. No follow through. People are coming in and just buying it up.
Yeah, money supply increases 4 to 5% each year. During COVID, it was 20%. It was doing 20%, but
oh yeah,
I mean,
COVID.
You're averaging 4 to 5% on the increase in money supply. So
COVID
your
is
question doesn't
an
even make
exception.
sense.
Yeah, COVID is definitely an exception.
Dakota got a haircut. I did notice that as well.
Oh yeah, my barber canceled on me
fresh
the other
cut.
day, so got it clipped. Yeah, look at that. We hit 72s, peaked below it just by a little bit, and we bouncing here.
Symbol for silver micros, SIL. SIL. The
Yes.
minis are SI.
Yes. Yep, you can see right there. SIL.
And the
Micro
micros
silver.
are twice the normal size. So if you're used to trading 5 MGC, I'd say you should probably be trading 1 or 2 micros on silver.
And it's $5 per micro, so it's still a very big contract per
Big
se.
position,
It's-
yeah.
yeah, and volatile. And the volatility that we're seeing right now is pretty big. Yeah, $5 a tick. All right, let's see if this is going to be my new area. I can move my stop loss to. You can see there's some resistance right here at the 19, 72, 19, 72, 20. We're seeing a little bit of resistance right now, again, at 72.19. So let's see if we can get
We're
back
trying to
down.
crack below that VWAP too.
Where's the VWAP that you have here?
72.115. So it's sitting right on it.
Okay.
117.
If that holds
Oh,
as resistance, would you say it's changing trend temporarily?
You know, it looks weak. It looks a little weak.
Okay.
So, it could hold here. It could hold here, or it could just start trending up again. You know, it's a little hard to tell with these levels.
Don't underestimate the power of the buyers right now in silver.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a good position. You're in a good position. Your stops in profit, but you could see this continue to sell off, or you could just, you could have a big buyer step in and just completely send it.
Yes. Yep. Let's see if we get that follow through. I want to see a decent breakdown below 72. I mean, that's looking like a good point to trail my stop loss. If we do get another push below 20 or 72, I'll move my stop loss to, like, say 72.22. Yeah, someone says it could go up or it could go down. We always summarize it like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I got my good trade in. I got my trade where I could read the market properly, and called it a day. Locked it out.
You got your 5,000, just a little 5,000.
Little cherry on top for Christmas Eve.
Right before you go to bed. Yeah, enjoying the holidays. Man, that's a great way to go into the holidays.
Yeah. Is it true Baron is related to MP? No, I'm not related to MP.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's just a question in the chat. No.
I tell you what, man, the internet is a strange place. There's definitely the internet people. Oh man. Okay, look at that. We're kind of getting back down there.
I think the closest relation I have to someone who's like, running a company or something along that lines, massive company, is it's my mom's cousin. So I don't know what that is in relation to me, but he's a board member at Berkshire Hathaway.
A board member at what?
Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I've only talked to him once. So
there we go. Did you ask him if he had any stock tips?
I didn't.
All right, let's see if the market's trying to hold these 72s. Just above 72.
Yeah, GC looks weak. It's using VWAP as resistance. Silver is trying to hold these 72s. I wouldn't be bullish on GC till it reclaims VWAP at 45.40, and then silver. It looks a little weak.
yeah, we're jamming out in this short. Like I said, if you are new, if you're just tuning in, there's our Top Step risk disclosure in the YouTube chat. And then if we get to 400 likes, I will review that trade earlier that I was finally able to get out. Tell you what, man, it sucks sometimes with these options where you just sit there. And I was the ask all day yesterday. And then I was the ask for most of the day today. It finally got filled. All right, I'm moving my stop loss to that pivot. 72.23.
Where are you looking to get fully out on this?
I'm going to keep trailing this thing. It's just one contract left, up 100 ticks. And
Yeah,
so
you can see it tap back into these highs at 71.8. See if it bounces there.
Okay.
But
I mean, we do have a nice level of support down here at the 71, 75 zone, 71.8, like you were saying. I wouldn't be.
gold, I'd look for gold. Looks like it's probably going to head towards these 25s or 20s. There's a value area high there for the last couple days, and a PSC at 20s. So I'd see if we retest there. On some of this low volume.
Yeah, look, we peaked below 72 again, and buyers just stepped in. We got to what, these 95s?
Let me see if there's actual buyers to go. It doesn't look too convincing for me. Your delta's higher. Your delta's higher, but you're not making new highs. I'm not convinced on the rally here.
Neither am I. That's why I have my stop loss at 23.
I would, yeah. You're in the short. I'd be holding this.
Well, I am in the short. Let's get it done.
You're in the short, and you are holding it.
I know. Let's see if we could get that follow through. I mean, we're holding the 72s. If we break, I think we get some momentum to our side. We've been seeing a spike in volatility, typically at the end of the session, on top of the hour. Thought we'd get it maybe at the bottom right there, but it is the holiday. Getting ready. Tomorrow is a shortened day. It's a holiday.
Yeah, closes at what, 2 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, it closes early, and yeah, there's a TopstepTV on replay if you still want to watch. Tune in.
Is there going to be fast markets tomorrow or no?
No, it's just I believe a replay episode.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not streaming.
Yeah, I'm not even going to be thinking about the markets tomorrow.
Yeah, I will be on for Boxing Day.
For what?
For Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Oh, who's that? Just ran by.
That's Eric.
Oh. I thought. What is Boxing Day?
Boxing Day? It's
Yeah.
day after Christmas. You've never heard of Boxing Day?
Yeah. Is that where you just take stuff back that you didn't want?
Here, I'll send it. I'll send it in the Discord.
All right, let's see what this Boxing Day is. I'm thinking you're watching like some boxing fights.
No. It is. I know it's. I actually didn't know why it was called Boxing Day. Boxing Day, celebrated on the 26th of December, originated in Britain as a day for the wealthy to give Christmas boxes with gifts, money, or leftovers to servants and tradespeople who work for Christmas Day, and for churches to redistribute alms to the poor.
I did not know that, man.
I mean, I knew Boxing Day was it was a thing, but I didn't know why it was a thing.
Okay.
Now we know.
Now we know. I did do some Christmas shopping today. I went through and I
did no Christmas shopping.
No, you didn't?
Well, okay. I guess I did. I did a little Christmas shopping for myself. I bought some flight tickets to Hawaii, and then I bought some new wheels for my BMW.
All right. Is that what you got yourself for Christmas?
Yeah. I got both those things for Christmas.
Fair enough. I did not get me anything for Christmas.
Oh, I did also get my mom tickets for the Lord of the Rings is re-releasing in theaters, and she loves those movies. So I was like,
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
it's she's pretty simple. She's not big on gifts, but
Fair
I
enough.
was like, let me get you tickets for all 3 of these movies. And she's technologically challenged, so I know it would be a pain in the ass for her to go buy the tickets individually. So I just bought them all for her, got her all her receipts and everything.
Fair enough. So most of what I bought, I donate to Angel Tree. That's like, it's a Salvation Army to give Christmas presents to children. So I was an Angel Tree too, growing up as a kid. I always remember getting a Christmas gift, and it's like for a boy ages like 6 through through 3. Like, I think it was like 6 through 8. And I opened it up and it was for a girl. I'm like, what is this? Like, Santa didn't know I was a boy or a girl, or got it wrong. So I donate every year to Angel Tree, Salvation Army.
It's good on you.
That's my Christmas gift. All right, Silver's catching a bit here.
Yeah, it looks like Gold's trying. Again, I'm not convinced till we get back to review walk.
All right.
All right, now we're pushing. Now we're pushing on lower CBD.
Okay, I'm flat.
So,
I'm flat right there.
Yeah, if this is gonna be the bounce, like if buyers are gonna push this back up, this is the bounce.
That was a pullback buy so far.
Lower CBD with higher prices is typically bullish.
Come on, Stucky. No comment on that one.
I might do that. I might do that.
I'm just not gonna comment on that one, man. All right, Silver. Buy the dip on this, or did that just tick me out and now we go down? I don't know. I'm happy. I mean, 850.
Call it a night.
You're up 5,000. Man, these markets are still rocking and trading. We got a few others. Here's another one. Nick, shout out to you. Decided to pick up another combine. Already passed it and went 2 for 2 again, trading gold, going long during slow markets. Great start to this XFA, locking it up for the night and going out to get me a tomahawk steak with the girlfriend. Let's go.
I was gonna do that for Christmas too. I was like, I'm gonna get myself a nice steak, a nice little creamy dinner.
Man, nice steak sounds absolutely amazing. Man, you're making me hungry. I have not had dinner. Making me so hungry now.
Once this look at NASDAQ, it's not gonna be as interesting as silver or gold. It's selling off a little bit. It's moved 20 points.
We tagged my stop loss and we're still hanging out here. I thought looked like we was gonna get a breakdown towards those 7180s and we didn't. We still might, but it's being a little bit slower.
Gold still has not found the buyers that silver has. Silver is the leader tonight. I think that's what I might do going forward. I might just trade gold and silver and just trade whichever one's the leader. Because gold was very clean last night on that uptrend.
And then what about if it does slow down? Like what if the volatility just goes away now?
Both of them slow down? Then, I mean, then maybe I have to start trading NASDAQ again. I haven't really touched NASDAQ too much recently.
Hey, that's probably a good thing, man. You're doing really well. You're up 5,000 tonight. Yep, 5,000 and locked out. Look at that. Look at silver going. So yeah, we broke out. That was a nice breakout.
Good close.
Right there.
Good close.
Nice breakout. I'm happy with it. Even if we
Did
do
you
sell
close
off,
in the personal though, Dakota?
one of them.
Okay.
Let's see, one of them right at 72, and yeah, we'll see if we get anything. How about that trade review? Well, how about 400 likes? Purple tip.
I wasn't sure if that was a question directed towards me or you, because I forgot to do trade review today.
Oh, yeah. I said I'll review that trade I was in earlier if we get to 400 likes, and we're at 350. I'm giving you guys a bone. Usually I ask for 600 or 800, 600, 700.
600 or 700.
600, 700.
Whenever I say it now, I'm like,
Yeah, that's. Will that ever get old? I don't know. I don't know.
I hope so.
It's like planking. I don't know if you remember that.
I do remember planking. I was in middle school when planking was a thing, Dakota.
Yeah. Or the dab. You do the dab.
The dab? Yeah, that was like early high school for me.
Yeah, there you go. This too shall pass. This 6-7 stuff shall pass. Let's go through. All right, we're basically at 400 likes, so I guess I shall keep an eye out on this for me. Oh man, look at that sell-off there on the Nasdaq. Woo.
20 points.
20 points. Hey, it looks bigger than. No, I'm gonna just stop.
It's because the volatility's been kind of dead the last couple of days, so like the moves seem bigger than they are.
Yeah. If you zoom in, it looks bigger. All right, let's go. Let's get through this. Let's get through this. And damn chat always gets me. The excuses. So I got into a trade last week. I got into a trade last week, and I did put. Here we go. This is it. If you guys missed it, here it was, the trade I got into. I said it was a great day in the markets. I finally filled it. I got into 1,088 contracts, and I was the ask all day yesterday, and then most of today, and then it finally got filled. So I bought them at $1. If we go to, nope, don't want to get that. So I bought them at $1, and I sold them for $1.97, and so really close to a 1-to-1 risk reward on this trade. Made $91,000 on it. But here's the same analysis. So if we look at the Nasdaq QQQ, correlated, basically the same thing, and we had that major sell-off. I say major sell-off. It was a pretty good sell-off. We were at 26,100, and we sold off almost 5% to 25,000. 25,000, big round number. And what I was watching, technicals, you guys see me trade technicals quite often, is there's a big level of support. It's a big round number, 25,000, and we did get down to 24,900s, and then we zoom in on the hourly chart, and you can see exactly what I was looking for. We see that peak down below 25,000, consolidation, and a big rally off that, right? We got the pullback. I ended up getting in this position on the pullback. And so that's where I entered the position. I believe this was on Thursday, and Thursday, yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, I think it was Thursday, Friday, and I got into the position there, and I was looking for us to rally going in towards Christmas, and sure enough, we rallied going in towards Christmas. Now this is NASDAQ. The strike price on the Qs was 608 and 610 vertical bullish spread. You can go through. You can see You can see the fills if you wanted to, and essentially it's correlated to like that as my break even or my max profit. As long as the Nasdaq held above, say, 25,400, it was max profit. And yeah, it was a beautiful thing. Most of yesterday and the day before, I was trying to get filled. I was the only volume on that contract today, which was insane. My 1,088 contracts was the only volume. I originally had my ask at 198.
So you're selling all those at the same time?
Yeah. Well, I did it in 3 blocks.
Do you think it would be better? Yeah, I was going to say to break it up.
Yeah, so I did it. My first one, I did it at I sold 88 so I could find out where the market was. I started at $1.98. I moved it down to $1.97. And then I moved it down to $1.96, and then those 88 contracts got filled. So I'm like, okay, the market's at $1.96. I put my 500 at $1.97, waiting for that to get filled. That got filled, so I threw on 5 more, and then that finally got filled. And you can see the timestamps there. You can see how at 7:32 a.m. Those 88 got filled at 196, and then you can see at 8:42, 500 got filled at 197, and then 15 minutes later, almost 30 minutes later, the other 500 got filled. So it's not like these future markets where you get filled as soon as you want to get out, right at the bid or the ask. Waiting, patience, and that was the entire volume for the day. And let me make sure I can show you that. See, volume for today's contract, 1,088 basically. So pretty interesting thing, and that's why I love these futures, man. You want to get in and get out of these futures. It's a one tick spread basically, and it's a lot easier to manage these trades. A lot less stress free, a lot more liquid, and there's that I will always lean towards futures when it comes to new trading. So that's what it was. Nice 91,000 going into the holidays on that trade. Not a 300% gain like you though, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's 0 DTEs. So.
I know, but still, percentages, man. You crushed it.
Yeah, I most of the time I'm just playing, like, I'm playing smaller positions with naked options. I don't own any of the underlying, or I mean, I own the underlying, but I'm not, not doing like covered calls or cash secured puts or any of that. But most of the time I'm just using smaller position sizing, and just looking for quick moves, or maybe like those silver calls I bought. They expire on the 5th.
Yeah.
And I bought them on Monday. So that's what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2.5 weeks, something like that. Yeah, just I'm not trying to do anything crazy.
It was still an amazing trade, man. Like, look at the silver. Like, I'm happy I got out of that. We did go down and tapped 72, and
it's that VWAP.
They just bought it up.
You got the buyers coming in right at VWAP.
Yeah, they just bought it up.
You just wait for that push back above VWAP, and then
all right. Who watching has bought silver on that sell-off, on that dip? Who bought the dip there on silver?
Someone had to.
Someone had to. Let's see. Shout out in the chat if you bought it. Man Cave bought it. Zachary did. Trading nickel with both hands. VWAP, the Wizard of Oz. Yes, yeah. Oh man. Basically, look at that.
Everyone bought it. Everyone bought it at VWAP.
Everybody bought it. Everybody but me. Everybody but me. And right back up. Look at this. I did up 1380 and holding. Yes, I'm driving.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Wow.
We're heading back up to that second standard deviation band. So see if that's any resistance. I mean, I haven't seen silver really respect these standard deviation bands too often. So,
wow.
But I mean, anyone who caught that long, that's a nice trade.
Yeah, it's amazing trade. I was happy with looking for 72s, and I'm happy with I got out where I got out. But talk about reversal challenge for sure.
I've only done one of the reversal challenges, and I remember I won it. So.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Did I win it? It was me and Andre were at the end. I can't remember if I won it or if it was Andre who won it.
The one we do at Topstep for fun on Fridays, right? Power Hour.
Yeah.
I've done 3.
I think it was me, you, and Dolby. And
yes.
Andre.
Yeah. So I won the very first one to start the year off, and then I lost the rest since.
I think I did win because I recall Andre being like, "It's beginner's luck."
No, and I think you had like a huge win.
It was like 12,000 or something.
Yeah, it's a big win.
But you also size up on the contracts too.
Yeah, and it's a demo account. It's a practice account, and it's for fun. And we do that on here at Topstep Fridays during Power Hour sometimes when it's slow. All right, silver is getting a little bit of sell-off here at 72.50.
Someone in the chat said, "Glad to hear Baron uses standard deviation bands. That's pretty much my only indicator." Yeah, there's a lot of good data behind standard deviation bands. I'm using a site. Someone in my Discord actually built it. It's called Profitable, and it's there's some volume it's similar to like Edgeful, but there's additional reports in there. There's some volume reports in there, and it has a report on VWAP and how often it goes up to those standard deviation bands, how often price returns to VWAP after reaching those standard deviation bands, how many candles it takes on average. But it's a great thing to use, great tool to use.
You love those statistics.
I do love those statistics.
Yeah. Love this song. What's the name? Let's see. It's called See Me.
I know the song.
Yep. Non-copyright music. We got that here. Silver just buy.
No slow.
Just
No slow down. My contracts are looking pretty nice. My contracts will be looking pretty nice on
you're gonna have a happy Christmas for sure. Happy New Year, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably scale some out. I don't have too big. I only put like $2,000 on for that position, but I think I'll scale some out.
It's working.
Yeah, or maybe I hold it. Maybe I hold it for 80s. Silver to 80s.
Why not 150?
Yeah, well, they expire on the 5th.
Oh, well, okay, maybe the 100. Okay, if it's by the 5th. The way silver is going, 2% a day.
So I mean, on the weekly, we're having anywhere from 13% moves to, or 3 to 13% moves. Right now we're up 7.5% about. If it goes up to 80s, that's an 11% move in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think it's feasible, but I'll probably scale some out at open tomorrow, and then scale some more at 75, and then hold the last for 80s.
What do you mean tomorrow? Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. I thought you wasn't gonna be thinking about the markets.
Yeah, but I'll still close the position.
Oh, okay.
I can hop on my phone and close the position in 2 minutes to go.
That'd make your day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
And then it pays for the steak, Dakota.
Pays for the steak.
It pays for the steak.
It probably pays for a lot more than the steak, right? Those steaks that you see on social media that's covered in like gold leaf.
No, I'm good.
Is it gonna be silver leaf? Silver leaf steak.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever buy a steak or eat a steak like that. That's weird. All right, silver is getting a little bit of resistance at this 72.50.
Stopped out, trailed my stop loss second day on my XFA. It's at $2,079. That is solid, bro.
Nice.
Locked it up, done for the night. Call it a day, bro.
Call it a day. Call it a
Enjoy your day tomorrow. That's
year.
honestly, that's what I like about trading the overnight markets. Is I can lock up accounts, and then going into the next day, I'm like, well, I've already got profit on the day.
Yeah, just lock it out and just enjoy it. That's the beautiful thing about trading, is you don't have to trade 9 to 5, right? You don't have to trade regular hours. You can trade a couple hours, like right now during slow markets. You have the rest of your day for free. Go do something you live your life, enjoy it. When you get to that aspect, I mean, if you have a job, you have that flexibility of, I'm going to trade an hour or two at night. You go to your job, you have that stress. The financial stress helps. Depending on where you live internationally, it's amazing. And yeah, Front Run says, Dakota, I once said, you don't have to trade. It's optional. Yes, trading is optional. You do not have to trade. It's a get to do job. Get to do job, not a have to do. Not sure what this is. Defective Stray, I see you. You're up pretty good. Love to see it. Great trades. See, it doesn't matter where you're trading. If you trade well, you always deserve the credit. Look at that pullback on silver.
Two things I learned very fast with silver is wide stops, which is painful, and never be preemptive. Yeah, you have to wait for that momentum. That's what I've noticed. $1,000 payout today, requested today, and I locked myself. Happy holidays. Yeah, take that payout.
Happy holidays.
Up to 82 for the night.
We're coming up to the end of the session. Let's watch
Merry
this
Christmas.
play out.
Yeah. A lot of people qualified for payout. We're
Yeah.
seeing good profits tonight.
I've been seeing traders take payouts for the past couple weeks, like daily. It's nice to see. Look at this sell-off on silver, man. Woo, let's get it. Let's get it, Baron. Let's break up these 72s. Man, what that volatility? That was what, 100 ticks? Almost in 5 minutes. Wow. Up 2,700. Done for the day. Great work. Gold dumping too. Someone says buy now. This volatility, man. Just holiday.
Right back
slow
down to
markets. Asian session.
Right back down to VWAP.
And we're getting this type of volatility to trade. Man, what a wonderful thing. Someone says caught it. Pitch and catch. Pitch and catch. Just caught that. Let's go.
I think pitch and catch. That's I think Rips made a video on that. That's what he calls one of his strategies.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know. I do more pitching than I do catching, but I don't know too much about that.
Yeah, Rip's turn.
All right. Look at this market now. Look at this momentum going into the top of the hour. Okay. All right. All right.
What a way to end slow markets.
What a way to end it here. Well, let's watch. I gotta see if I could. Let's see if we break these 672s to end. What a
GC never got above that VWAP.
I know.
Never got above that VWAP. Now it's sold off. It's right down to that value area high. See if you get some buyers stepping up here. That's a good TP. It's at that second standard deviation band as well.
If we break these 72s, man, I'm gonna have a really happy Christmas. I need to stop, man. I'm getting a little greedy here.
Yeah, I think if you want to be on the nice list, Dakota, you gotta.
I'm already on the naughty list. There, you can't get me off that. I learned about the elf on the shelf the other day. I'm just permanently on the naughty list. Like there's no
saving you.
Yeah, no, there's no. Dakota got my first payout today. Requested. Great work. Great work. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my.
Yeah, jeez. Right through that POC too.
Oh my. A year and a half of learning. Worth it.
First payout requested.
Worth it. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at all that green on the screen. Foxy, thanks for all you do and teach.
Good
Love
stuff.
it.
Oh man. Let's sell off. Gold is dumping.
Whoa.
Look at gold,
Yeah,
Dakota.
look at this.
Look at gold.
Let's treat. Oh man, what hit gold? What hit
Man,
gold?
they couldn't get over that VWAP. They couldn't get over
Well,
that
it's
VWAP.
just they couldn't get over VWAP. Now it's just $50. 40. That's a $50 sell off right there.
Yeah.
It's going. All right, I gotta pay attention to silver. Gotta pay attention to silver. Oh man, come on, silver, follow it. Follow it. Sorry, I don't mean to root on the shorts, but I got 4 minis sitting short. All right, I got four.
I thought you had
minis.
3. I thought you scaled one out.
I added at 72.50.
You added again?
Yeah. Of course.
I think we're at time too, Dakota. It's 10.
Oh man, it's already time. Well, chat, look at this volatility coming in on the silver. I think that's a great way to end it going into Christmas. Man, let me end this music. Yeah. It's going. Any last you want to leave everybody with before you sign off?
No, I mean, I hope everyone has a good end of year, and stay humble, stay hungry.
Ooh, I like that. Stay humble, stay hungry, and Merry Christmas, everybody. I will see you next time when we come on air. And yeah, enjoy your holidays. Don't be thinking about these markets. I like that one so much. Stay humble, stay hungry.
Yeah.
Take care.
I'll see you, Dakota.
See ya.